So this is Mochi and Loki. Loki being a lighter one, and Mochi being the darker one. Getting out of roof. Welcome to Mochi and Loki, the new grocery store located in Minecraft. Kind of with like a barn-looking thing. Kind of looks like kind of my eyes, like in a way, uh, what's that called? Bass Pro Shop, in a way. Here is the lovely village that I built it next to, that provides farm and crops and produce uh, over in here. So we'll start by looking at examining the exterior, in which we have our loading bay right out in here. We have our shopping carts located outside where people could go grab. Main entrance, exit. I really couldn't like pit. There's not like a giant sign you can do, so I just kind of did like a decorative thing to simulate. Hey, that's the giant sign that would say Mochi and Loki. We got lights outside. A little cover for the rain. We also have little lights on the outside. Not lights, but windows on the roof. And a lot of windows everywhere. So the company promotes kind of like, hey, daylight savings, I guess, in a way. They're not using too much light, even though it kind of does look like it. So on the inside, we have our grocery lanes. But in Minecraft, how to change it up because they don't have that much grocery stuff. So we have the bow aisle, so it shows you all the bows on the shelf, swords on both sides, armor on both sides, metal, and of course, the canned carrots, which are all here. Same thing with quote unquote would be spices, but I really couldn't find anything to simulate spices. Then we have the fridge section, or frozen goods. We have frozen carrots, ready baked potatoes, steak, salmon, chicken, fruit, and produce. We could say like cheese, milk. But yes, after we go in here into like the loading area, we can see, hey, they have some external storage for the stuff that does not have shelf life at all. Then if we go down here, like whenever I was on the ship, they had like these giant like fridges. So I would say this would be like the freezing, like kind of like freezer in a way. It's cold, so any like produce, um, you know, milk, cheese, fruits, meats, anything that would have a shelf life would be stored in here. You have ladders for people to go up, or in that case, it'd be like one of those little excavator things that lets them go up. And then this could be an elevator, but they don't have elevators in Minecraft. Automatic doors. Let's say this is a security gate right there. Then back here we have the fresh produce section. So there'll be staff working in these. This will be terminal or register with fresh produce, in which they can chop it up for you. Pretty much do anything, like a little fruit shop in a way. And like squeezed ones as well. Then we have the cashier lanes, which, boom, and it's right near the exit, so it kind of helps out. Then we have customer service, because you're always going to need customer service, and it's going to be huge, since this is like it's mentioned, a kind of like a, Costco, in a sense, that it's going to be big, so it's going to be warehouse problems, and also people having problems with the groceries. Now, this is the higher up section. This actually I thought would be pretty cool. So up here, we're going to have shipping receiving manager. who's gonna have all his logs and desk right here for everything. And then the funny, cool thing I thought was pretty cool was that we have like on this higher roof area, we have like an overlook so they can look at all the customers going by, and he has a window so he can see all the workers and shipping for his shipping coming in and out, loading in the stuff, making sure everything's okay. We also have financials right here, where all their fiscal year books for everything, their total fiscal year to date grants and all that. And I'll get to that section later. Then we have the warehouse manager, who in a way would technically, they like work right next to each other, so he has his log keeping inventory. He has a little window to look at shipping and receiving, because they butt heads. Then right here we have human resources. So human resources has their logs for all the employees and everything, and the complaints and whatnot. Then over here we're gonna have store manager, and the reason why, and I put it this way in their cubicles, that the store manager is gonna have access to the financials, because I feel like that's what everyone needs, and also personnel right next to the human resources, sit her right there next to each other for anything they need. And yeah, that is Mochi and Loki's little grocery / warehouse, located right outside this beautiful village.